Hello, hello, hi everybody. Good evening for those of you who are here now. Hi, Wilma Jean. For those of you watching on replay, first let me say I'm off tonight. This is Mickey Sunshine Creates, and I'm Mickey. Naturally, I mean, where else would you be? I mean, this is where you are, right, Wilma? I'm sorry. No, I'm not sorry. For those of you watching on replay, thank you. I appreciate it. And good afternoon or good morning to you, wherever you are, or when you are. Oh, God. I hope you have as much fun as I do tonight. Because how do I know that? Tell them, Wilma Jean, I always know have a good time. I do. I always enjoy myself because it's nice to sit and chat with everybody. And now we have to wait because Wilma Jean's the only one here. She's the only one who loves me. How you doing, Wilma Jean? I hope you're okay. I'm doing well. And school's coming along okay. When does school start again? Next week, right? Oh, I'm so glad I'm out of school. I couldn't stand it if I had to be in school. Oh, Cheryl, what's up? Rebecca's here. Crafting journey. Yay. I was just hoping that the replay people have, have a good time. And because I always do. So, yeah. It's going to be one of those awkward nights because I'm by myself. Hi, Berta. And not that I don't want Becca or Cheryl or anybody else here. Hi, Pommy Angels. Wow. Haven't seen you here in a bit. Thank you for coming along. I appreciate it. It's just, every once in a while, just do things on your own. Stand on your own 2 feet and sink or swim. Yeah. Probably sink, but what the heck? Rebecca, we didn't talk to each other at all today, except in the morning when you were for the live you did. Can't believe there was 2 hours, and I didn't go on in the afternoon live. I put that on watch later because I was absorbed in a movie and diamond painting. So I completely forgot about your, the rest of the sentencing phase. Hey, Rochelle, what's up? How are you? I hope y'all good. I do. I forgot something. And I don't know. Today's been one of those days. I was up early. I was diamond painting for, oh my God, hours and hours and hours. And I got so absorbed in it. And then I got hungry. My stomach was growling and making those gurgling noises. You know what I'm talking about. And I didn't want it, I didn't want the gurgling noise. Ooh, let's move this over a little bit. There we go. I didn't want to, I wanted to eat. So I stopped and I went to eat. And it's been one of those days. What can I say? I put up a picture of the diamond painting I'm working on, which is part of the Ticket to Ride Destination Paris. This is Notre Dame Nights, as you can see on the right there. It's beautiful. It's coming along beautifully. I'm using candlelight and golden pond. Yay! And I even used 666 ABs on this. So I've got 2 crystals and an AB so far. I ran out of 666, but I don't need it for much more anyway. the thing is that I've been racking my brain on what to use for the windows. Do I use golden pond? Do I use candlelight? One is more gold than the other, and you can see it here, right here. I've got golden pond, and then the one that's supposed to be there. I forget which number it is. And then golden pond, and then up here, got golden pond. I don't know if you can see that. Can you see that? You can see it shiny now. And then along the straight lines, I put in some. No, I'm sorry. These are golden. These are candlelight. The windows are candlelight. The windows are all candlelight. But on here, I put in the golden pond because it the color was light and it was like a reflection. So I don't know. I'm winging it. I'm blinging it out. I I'm trying to bling this thing out. I don't know how you guys do it. I really don't. I mean, at first I was on constantly with Rebecca. Where do I put this? Where do I put that? I don't know what to put here. And she's telling me where to put things and how she's doing it. Hi, Jerry. Hope you're doing well tonight. But I figured I annoyed her enough. So today I pretty much just winged it. I just, yeah. I did order metallic gold, which she used for the Eiffel Tower, as you can see on the right there. But I'm not going to make it all gold. I'm going to put in some darker colors in there too. I might even put some golden pond. I don't know. We'll see. Hey, Kathy. How y'all doing tonight? Everybody saying hello to each other. And I'm just sitting here minding my own business. Now, all you guys come around and bother me. No, you don't bother me. Oh my, I am so bad. But then I always am. And yeah, I still do not know the sentencing that they gave to the Mitchells. Is it Mitchells? I don't know, or Michaels. I don't forget their last name. The one, the what do you call them? The good old boys that shot Aubrey. I got that one right, didn't I? Did I get that right? Hi, Scrapping Sylvia. Have we met? I don't think you've been here before. At least not under that name. Unless you're under another name, which is always possible because you guys change your name all the time and I don't know who you become. It's almost like you have multiple personality syndrome or something. I don't know. What can I say? I changed my name from my real name to Mickey Sunshine and then to Mickey Sunshine Creates because Mickey Sunshine is my handle. It's my handle all over the web. If you see Mickey Sunshine somewhere, it's me. It's probably me because I've been that since the internet started. So, and since I was just, yeah, for a long time, like in the 90s, the late 90s. Oh God, now I'm telling my age. Oh, well, welcome, Sylvia. I'm glad you decided to drop in. I hope I can keep you amused enough. It's, yeah, no, I don't know what's going to happen tonight because your guess is as good as mine. But of course, all of my friends know if they want to come in and join me, they are welcome to. All they got to do, I just didn't ask anyone today because I've been doing that every Friday, and I feel like I'm bothering people and using them as a crutch because you know already by now, or at least most of you do. Hey, Diamond Queen. Yes, I did. Thank you. I forgot to thank you for that. I forgot to thank everybody for the cards I got. Oh, but thank you. Well, I do appreciate it. It was nice. I didn't keep anyone's address though. I'm sorry. I don't know why. Anyway, a lot of you know that nothing happens to me. I'm retired, disabled, so I don't go outside. I go from the bedroom to my dining table, which I use as my craft room, to the kitchen. I get something to eat, back to my dining table. Then when I'm finished with diamond painting and I don't want to do it anymore, I go into the bedroom and I read and watch a movie or something. Lately, I've been watching Hallmark. I can't help it. I like the schmaltzy stuff. And we all know how those stories go. So we don't have to, put in too much of a concern for it, too much attention, because we all know what's going to happen. We just don't know the specific dialogue, I think. But it's always a girl or a guy goes away from a small town and comes back and meets their old girlfriend, boyfriend, or best friend, or whatever. And it's funny. They're never filmed, rarely filmed. I won't say never. Rarely, they rarely take place in the cities. It's always a small town. She's got amnesia. I don't know. It's all these wonderful things. Yeah, it is, Sylvia. Isn't it a beautiful painting? This is Diamond Art Club. And as I was saying, if you, I think you can still join. Can you, Rebecca? The Ticket to Ride Destination Paris. It's on, yeah, I can talk tonight. It's on Facebook, and Cheryl Katz and Crafting Journey are hosting it. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask them. Do believe you can still sign on to the for the thingy, the event, and there's supposed to be some great prizes. I still haven't gone onto Facebook to take a look. I know there are. Well, actually, no, I have. I've seen a lot of them. They call them boarding passes. They did such a good job. I'm telling you, Cheryl, you did. It's so cute, and yeah, it's a lot of fun. But you can you pick up tickets for. They ask you to do things like take a picture of your kitting up or your kitted up painting, and you can. It doesn't have to be this painting. It could be any destination that you want to go to. Oh, you're doing that, Sylvia? Yay! And well, this is for people who might be watching this on replay, I guess, because almost all of you are already signed up. And the more you pay attention, which is not my forte, and do the little games that they want and whatever it is, and treasure hunts or whatever. I have no idea what they have planned. You get tickets. More tickets you have, the more chances you have to win a prize. So, and they got a lot of prizes. I cannot believe how well, how many, and how good the prizes are. But yeah, I'm impressed. You impressed me, but then I'm easily impressed. Am I getting to you yet? Am I making my friends uncomfortable? That's my goal, to make Cheryl blush. Yeah, that ain't gonna happen either. You see, I always have a good time. I make myself laugh. I think I'm funny. You know, If you don't find it funny, well, it's your problem. I don't know what's wrong with me. I really rock's a rock. Yeah, Cheryl, I know. You blush? Never. Um, well, you did do a great job. I don't want you handling my next event. Because I have stated that if I reach 500 subscribers, I'm going to do a giveaway. Because I never do giveaways. I don't know. I can't talk. I've said it in a lot of my unboxings. Sometimes my mouth and my brain, they don't connect. they just go their separate ways. Uh, yeah, and then I try and think of what to say, and I don't have anything to say, but I hate the idea of dead air. I don't think there should be silence while I'm diamond painting and you're just watching. So I try to keep talking constantly, and therefore I make myself the fool. Yeah, I am. I'm silly. Always have been, always will be. And as I get older, I seem to be getting sillier because less things concern me. I don't take things. I don't take a lot of stuff personal. Um, you can say things about me, and I don't care. It's as I got older, I learned if you have a problem with me, that's your problem. It's not my problem. So why should I get upset about it? Uh, yes, people, I can still get hurt. Somebody hurt me in Zoom the other day. All I did was leave. I didn't tell anybody else because it's my problem that what they said, I took it as, I took it as a little bit of an insult, but it probably wasn't. But all I did was I just decided to, I left. I left the chat. I mean, that's what you do. You just, I'm not going to cry about it because it hurt me, but it didn't hurt me. It takes a lot to get me to cry. It really does. The pain does. Um, the pain does. It used to, when I would think about my future, where I'm going to live, because I'm old, I'm on oh my God, I can't think of the word. I know it is. I'm on a fixed income, and I would panic. Where could we live? We can't afford to rent anywhere. Even the two of us. I have a roommate, who's been he's been my roommate for probably 18, 19 years, longer than any of my marriages have lasted. I've been married 3 times. And yeah, I say a lot, don't I? Never mind. I see a little different. Let's do the instead of the I don't know what I'm saying. Help me out, guys. Say something. I'm glad I make you laugh, Wilma Jean. That's my goal. If I can entertain you, keep you smiling for just an hour and a half, it's what I want to do. But I was saying the only thing that can make me cry was, thinking about my future. But since we bought the condo, don't ask me how I managed to do that on fixed incomes. I became a miser. I still bought diamond paintings a little bit, a few, but I was cheap. I wouldn't buy anything else. I don't have a lot of accessories. This is the first time I bought a hand-turned pen, and this is my acrylic pen. I couldn't resist, and I've been doing this for 3 years. Uh, what did I have for lunch? You're having a ham bun and chips? Ooh, I had a hamburger. No, I didn't. I had a chicken sandwich. I had Dan went to McDonald's the other day, so I had their crispy chicken sandwich. It's very filling. I like the hamburgers too. They're small, they're thin and light, but I like the hamburgers too. I think it's the grilled onions that are on top. I don't know what it is. Anyway, that was my lunch, and basically that was my dinner too, because I ate it kind of late in the afternoon, and usually about an hour before I go on here, before we're here, I it's Pizza Friday, and I microwave one of my Totinos. I love Totinos. Extra cheese, a little garlic, a little Parmesan on top, and that's what I eat. That's what I have for my dinner. But I've had the sandwich, so I wasn't that hungry. So I haven't eaten really since, I don't know, 3:30, 4. I think I quit around 4 o'clock. I almost take this like a job. It feels like I'm accomplishing something. I get up in the morning, I get out of bed, I come over here, I work at my diamond painting, which is relaxing and enjoyable because, oh heck, I wish I could really get paid for this. But like I said, I do it. I do it. I pay for it. And I just find it very zen and very, I get absorbed. I watch a lot of YouTubes. I love my YouTube people. Though I don't always watch it when they want me to. Somebody may record something and drop it today, and I won't watch it till tomorrow. Somebody will go live, and I'll say, "Oh, I'll watch it on replay," because I don't want to interrupt my diamond painting or my reading to type. I do. Will sit there and I'll sit there and read a little bit while I'm listening to lives in the evening. I don't write a lot. A lot of you don't either. I mean, there's 20 people here, and what, 4 or 5 of you are talking. You leave me stranded out here. I hope you're working on your diamond paintings and just listening, and hopefully I can make you giggle. Yeah, I like making people giggle. It's fun. So this is one of those nights where there's going to be no Bickerson sisters. That's what Rebecca and I call ourselves. Well, actually, somebody called us that. You're right, Sylvia. Life is too short. You be you. Um, you be you. I'll be me. And I don't know what I am now or who I am. That's part of my problem. Hey, John J. This goes in there. Oh crap! I wasn't finished with it. You see, this happens all the time. Rebecca's crack. You're cross stitching. No, I won't go back to cross stitching. Not for a while. I may. You never know. You never know. Okay, what is just? Oh, there it is. Once again, I forgot what I was talking about. I don't know. What was I talking about? That I'm crazy? Yeah. Anyway, I did find some cute uh, websites for jokes, and for funny jokes. I was looking for funny jokes, but it's hard to find them. A lot of them are just dad jokes. It's kind of like, no, I don't want a dad joke. I did love. I don't know if they're still doing it, but I did love the Darwin Awards. That was one of my most watched videos. I was impressed with that. Cheryl says, as tempting as it is, not going back to cross stitch either. Yeah, and I'm not going back to knitting. I mean, you crochet and you loop, loop, knit. whatever they call it. I hand knit, but I found diamond painting, and that was the end of the road for me. This is more than enough for me. I'm very comfortable working on my diamond paintings and nothing else. And reading. I do read. I love to read. I know. I have a question for all you guys. Oh, Angie says, hi, Angie. Just loom knitting because my puppy never lets me diamond paint because he wants to be right next to me working. And listen, I get that. I'm learning that I can't leave anything out anymore. They never used to, but I came out one day and I found a couple of these out of the box and scattered around the table, along with a few other things and some drills that were in my garbage tray, my trash tray. And I realized the cats are going up there when I sleep at night and doing one of these. Oh yeah. So I've learned not to leave anything out. But I do have a question that I want you guys to answer. It's your turn to join in a little bit. That question is, if you were a witch, what kind of spells would you want to be taught? I know what I would want to be taught. And that's mostly because I'm lazy. I am. Yeah, but if you were a witch, what would you want to be taught? Okay, a diamond queen. I don't know who that is. Woman Jean says, my dog is in clothes basket with his old sheet near me in the craft room. Aw. Invisibility. That's a good one, Rebecca. I would like a spell that would clean my house, including all the dust and the dirt and putting things away and everything else, with just a nice spell. Just clean it up. I make a mess, clean it up. Do the dishes, clean the kitchen. I probably need, to do that spell in each room, but I don't mind. Tommy Angel says, food prep and healing. That's a good one. Yeah, that is a good one. Be a kitchen witch. Isn't that what they call kitchen witches, who do food prep and put some magic in it, and they love to cook? Well, I don't know. And healing is a good one. Cheryl would like to be able to transport. Oh, instantaneous transport. Oh, that's a good one. You want the cleaning spell, Wilma Jean? I do too. No, Diamond Queen, I didn't. Yeah. There's a lot of that going around. There's a new strain, and I don't want to talk about it. It's too depressing. People getting sick, and it's depressing because there's so many idiots out there. They're idiots. I'm sorry. I know you shouldn't call people names, but anybody who doesn't wear a mask, who doesn't wash their hands, who doesn't get the vaccines, who doesn't keep their house disinfected, who doesn't stay away from people, are idiots. It's just that's my impression. I'm like Rebecca. She went in to get tested, and there was a crowd, and she turned around and left because they wouldn't let her wait in her car. They wanted her to stand there next to all those people who were not wearing masks and breathing on her. I mean, come on. It's ridiculous. So I don't want to have to do that. Yeah, Cheryl, you want to fly or you want to transport? I'd like to transport. I'm scared of heights. I don't want to fly. Learn to live with idiots, Cheryl. I know we have to. Angie says healing and a little money to live just comfortable. Well, you see, if you had witchy powers, you wouldn't need a lot of money. And you can make money off your witchy powers. So, yeah. If I didn't have witchy powers, just if I could get one wish, it would be to have a little bit more of an income. I don't need much more, but it would be nice to have a little more. But right now I am living comfortably. So, I mean, my apartment is small, my condo, and it's jam packed because I went from a 3-bedroom to a 2-bedroom, and my 3-bedroom was big, and my 2-bedroom is tiny. Vivian, hi. How are you, sweetheart? See, Cheryl, I care how I get there. I would like to transport. I don't want to have to go through customs or anything. I just want to go. I want to go to Paris. Let's go. Just ticket to ride. I want to go. I want to get that ticket right away. Yeah, maybe I'm having fun tonight anyway. Well, that killed a half hour. I still want to know who else. Well, I mean, like I said, there's 19, 20 people of you here. Come tell me, what spell would you want if you were a witch? Maybe something a little uncommon that other people wouldn't think of. I would like a spell that would make people tell the truth. J-Rob! My J-Rob is here! Yay! She's on after me. DP Addiction Adventures, so stick around. Yeah, it would be nice. A spell that people had to tell the truth. They couldn't lie. That's a good one, Sylvia. Yeah, I don't need to blink my eyes. I just snap my fingers. That would help. Thanks, J-Rob. I want that. Scotty, Star Trek, beam me up, Scotty. Woman says, just be thankful you have a place to live, Nikki. There are 5 siblings that come to church and live with their dad in a hotel room. Oh, my God. 8 feet of snow, Vivian? Holy macaroni. That's a lot. That's a lot of... Well, J-Rob, I don't mean that I want them to tell the truth all the time and just spout it out. But if I ask a question and I want to know something, I want the truth. That they'd answer in the truth. Not that they, God, no. If everybody said what was on their mind. 8 inches. Okay, that's a little better. But I see North Dakota getting 8 feet and Canada getting 8 feet. I didn't think I'd see you getting 8 feet. Yeah, 8 inches makes a lot more sense, but yeah. you put down 8 foot. Oh, Vivian, you exaggerate so much. That's okay. I forgive you. I forgive you, sweetie. We all do crap like that. I'm always saying the wrong thing, or the opposite of what I mean. Or I'm not quick on the uptake the way J-Rob is. She is quick. That girl knows how to come out with a snark or something. I love her snark. Yeah, she's got snark. I love people with snark. Yeah, it's true. Honest mistake. I'm not blaming you, Vivian. I think it's funny. Yeah, 12 inches is I remember living in New York. We would get, 1 or 2 feet at a time sometimes. I mean, I don't know. It didn't seem that big a deal to me. I just didn't want to live with it, which is why I moved down to Florida. So I'm in South Florida, in case nobody knows, or somebody is new, or somebody is watching the replay and is new. And if you're new, don't forget to subscribe and give me the thumbs up if you like my videos and whatever. You know what I'm talking about, guys. If I moved down to Florida so that when winter came and you all were having a foot, 2 feet, 3 feet of snow and more, and it was, 10 degrees, minus 10 degrees, minus 24 degrees. I heard there was even it was a wind chill factor of minus 41. That I could watch the Weather Channel and laugh at you because I'm in 71 degrees and sunny skies. I will tell you, I will tell you the truth. That's one reason I moved down, so I can laugh at all my relatives who stayed up north. Yes, I know. Oh, thank you, Vivian. It's always nice to have somebody new here who can, I don't know, who can get into my madness, because I am mad. If I met me, I don't know if I could be friends with me, because I'm weird. I like being weird. I like being independent. I was never independent with my marriages. I always spent my money, so I was never comfortable. I never had anything. I would just buy what I wanted and forgot about savings and all that. And then, of course, I became disabled, and it was a little late because I couldn't work anymore. So it was a little late saving up, which is why I have no idea how I managed to save in the last 6 years as much as I saved that we could buy this place. But at least my monthly nut is smaller than my rent was. So that helps. But if we had to move, we had no choice. Our landlady wanted to sell the apartment, and our lease was coming up in July. And right around April, she reminded us that, we had needed to find another place. And Dan was very cute. Dan asked her, "How much do you want for the place?" And because he's always on the real estate sites he was looking for rentals, but he also looks at the prices, the what do you call it, the comps in the area to find out what they were selling for. And this is an unupdated apartment. I mean, this is almost everything is original from when it was first built, I think in the 80s, except for some of the kitchen, which they renovated the kitchen a little bit. They did a terrible job. Let me tell you, it looks like it was done by an amateur. So if I'm trying to save up money so we can renovate that again, and do it the right way. But she gave us a price for the condo. And when Dan told me, I said, we can afford a down payment. We can afford the whatever we call it that you got to put down. Got to put down 10 or 20%. We could afford it, which was a miracle. It took forever to get the damn mortgage, but we got it. Hey, Tia, my Tia's here. Hola, baby. I'm so glad you're here. I had so much fun last week. I had a whole bunch of people in here last week. If you get a chance and you haven't seen it already, watch the replay. We had a riot. The more than that, we celebrated New Year's Eve together. we kicked it off. And kicking it off now. Well, no, I'm also interested to know not just what the spell you want to learn if you were a witch. I asked everybody that, yeah, so you're welcome to tell us. I want a cleaning spell. That's all, just a cleaning spell. It'll put everything away and organize it and make my apartment nice and neat. A levitation spell wouldn't be bad either, because that way I could go to the storage room and clean out my storage room and sell what I need, don't need. Oh my. I'm sorry. Yeah, I even put my face on camera last week, didn't I? First time, I think. I'm strange. What can I say? What were we talking about? There I go again. It's either the fibromyalgia or the brain damage or age. I have no idea which one it is. I'm blaming it on all three. I had an accident when I was younger. I had brain damage and residual short-term memory from that. I've got fibromyalgia, which puts me into a fog at times where, again, I can't think of what I want to say and things don't go. And I'm getting older, so it's a free slam. Anyway, I'm not doing much diamond painting today. Usually I'm always diamond painting. And my head is down. I don't know why I'm not diamond painting tonight. I've been diamond painting enough. Maybe that's why. I have been diamond painting for hours today. And that was, like I said, I consider it work. And sometimes I don't want to work. It's pleasurable. I do find it relaxing. They say if you love what you do, you never work a day in your life. And I love doing this, but it is, in some ways, it's still work. I still have to sometimes force myself to get up and out of bed because I don't want to get up and out of bed. But it's a good thing. I kind of say you have to, because you can't lay in bed all day anymore. When we first moved here, I've told this story a couple of times too, haven't I? When we first moved here, I lost my house in foreclosure. I loved my house. I mean, I loved it. It was, I had a beautiful craft room. I called it a studio because I made jewelry as well as knitted and crocheted and did all this stuff. Scrapbooking, stamping, no, well, not scrapbooking, but stamping and all that, made cards. And when I lost it and we had to move in here, which is so much smaller, and I had to literally downsize. I laid in my bed pretty much for a year. And all I could think was, I want to go home. That would make me cry. I wanted to go back to my house. I wanted to go home because that was home. I had made that home. And it was devastating to me. But I got my medications leveled out. And now I'm fine. I mean, yeah, if you suffer from depression or an anxiety, which I did, and of course, and losing my house did not help in any way. You should. I used to tell my mother this: you're depressed, Mom. Go get some medication. It helps. But when it stops helping, go back and adjust your meds. So that's what they did. They adjusted my meds, and we found what works. And damn, it works. Most of the time, I am pretty level. I don't get as depressed anymore. I have my moments and my days. We all have them. I don't want to do anything. I could call. I don't call anybody. I don't talk to anybody. I even missed a Friday Night Live once because I was so under. But usually I don't. Which side do I start on and how much have I done, Cheryl? I always start from left to right and I used sections. Usually I do one row of sections like this, about this big. But this time I'm doing one row down here and then I'm doing one row up here. So I'm on the bottom right side of the, because I'm working sideways, I'm on the bottom right side. And this is how much I've gotten done. Can you see it? Can you see it? All right, let's unshare this. Stop screen. We don't need it. And here's another thing. If anybody could tell me, how do I get out of the solo layout? I just keep clicking on it. I went into it once and I can't get out of it now. It's a pain in the butt. But yeah, this is how much I've got done. I got this whole bottom. I've got this piece here. Sparkle. I put crystals and ABs. I got crystals for the windows. I like this. Those beautiful pink ABs I'm using in place of a pink that's on here. Which one is that? That's N, I think. Yeah, N. In place of this, I'm using these. Crystals. What is this? 603 in place of 3607. Because I gotta be different. Bella! Bella, the beast is here. Hi. I think you've been in here once before. Maybe once. I don't know. But welcome. I'm glad you're here tonight. I was just telling people how nuts I am tonight. Okay, let's get that straightened out. We don't need to see the other. Oh, Cheryl, I'm having so much fun with this. I really am. Like I said, at first I was bothering Rebecca. What do I do? Where do I put this? What do I put here? What do I put that? And she's telling me what she's doing. And I'm saying, well, I don't know. And then she says, well, do what you want. So I did what I want. I have no idea how it's going to come out because I can't see the big picture. I just know I'm trading out certain symbols for crystals and ABs. Unfortunately, I don't have enough crystals yet. I've only got 2 jars of the candlelight and 2 jars of the golden bond, but I did order more, so hopefully they'll come. And I'm following Rebecca's, what Rebecca's doing, and I'm making, I got some gold metallic for the Eiffel Tower. That's gonna be fun. Might not do the whole thing in gold. I mean, hers looks really shiny. Have you seen that? Oh, it's cool. Yeah, I will post in the group. I'm just. Oh, Sylvia, I wish. I love croissants. I when Dan goes to BJ's warehouse, which he just went yesterday, and he brought back their muffins, which they're huge. And I only eat half a muffin at a time because they're so big. And I think there's what, a dozen of them? No, there's more. There's 8 of them in the box. I sometimes get an itching for their croissants. And I get a big box of croissants, mini croissants. Oh, they're so good. You cut them in half and you spread on some Nutella and it's the best. Yeah, I wish I had croissants. I really do. But I know why I didn't, because they don't last long. You know, I don't eat that much that they're going to last. When I keep the muffins out for maybe 2, 3 days, and then I put them in the fridge, and they're cold, but they're so delicious, and they'll keep in the fridge. I don't want them to get moldy though, so I don't leave them out too long. But I'm in Florida. It's hot. It's muggy. It's humidity's high. Really, it's Cheryl. I did post it tonight. Your little progress to this week can only work on the DP Monday through Friday. Why not weekends? Do you work on weekends? And do you do your diamond painting during the day or at night? If you do it during the day, call me. Rebecca has to work, and I only can talk to her for just a little bit. And often we just sit there with messenger video, and we're quiet. You wouldn't know that we're, actually talking to just having somebody across the table from you. To be able to just sit there and quietly diamond paint with a friend, and if you feel like saying something, you say something. And I'm, of course, poor Rebecca has to put up with me constantly talking. I'm talking, and I talk about nonsense. What else? I can't think of anything else to talk about except nonsense. No, yeah, that's right. What color? I'm working on teas now. Okay, tea. Anybody want some tea? I love some tea. Oh, I love Rebecca. She's my bestie. You keep it at you diamond paint at work? Ooh, bad girl. I would never have done that because my work never left me time enough to do that. Yeah, there's no rush, but I like to, I don't know, I like to just get in the groove and start diamond painting and just getting it done. I like that. Like I said, I wish I could. I'd love to work for one of the diamond painting companies in doing, how they make they take a picture of the painting and then they take a picture of the completed diamond painting. I would like to be the one who does the completed diamond painting for them. That would be cool. Like I said, they wouldn't have to pay me. I'd probably do it for free. Ooh, maybe I should try that. No, that's not a good idea. Fresh with real butter and a bit of honey in your croissant. That's not bad. Cheryl, that's what beasties are for? I know it's a misspell. But yeah, that's what besties are there to listen to you jabber on and on. Friends are people who know all about you and like you anyway. Hey, Sue. Glad you could make it tonight. I'm very happy. We have somebody in here who needs to go. Can somebody take care of that for me? Yeah, I do it there. Tia says, even when I reach out to Rebecca, we chit chat, and then she mentions the best days. We can't help it. We like each other. And we fight. We have misunderstandings from time to time, but I love her. I can't help it. There's just something about Rebecca that, like, there's something about you, Tia, that I love. And Cheryl and Vivian and all these you people that come to me and chit chat, or I was on Zoom with, or I'm on Messenger with, and there's something about having a friend when you don't go outside and having one online that you can contact if you need to. and they're there for you. Even if they're busy, they'll answer sooner or later. You know, you could write them, you could complain about anything or say anything, and eventually they'll write you back. it's, it's, it's nice to have that. Yeah, is that a troll? Can somebody get rid of them? You don't, I mean, or is that, I don't know what that is. Is that Russian? Somebody tell me. Ah, there we go. Thank you, Cheryl. Oh, yeah. I talk with my hands a lot, don't I? We have created a beautiful friendship. This is a great community. And no, I don't feel alone anymore. No, I really don't. Most of us have mental health issues, you know, anything from uh, bipolar to chronic depression to anxiety, uh, all of these things, you know, some of us, almost all of us have something going on like that. So we understand when you drop out of view or you got to take a little time for yourself. We don't get upset about it. We support each other, and I like that. This has become. I usually don't get along with women. Don't ask me why, but I don't. Um, it's. I used to belong to the Red Hats Society, and I thought, oh, because I didn't have many women friends. I only had one, my friend Lynn. Uh, yeah, she was enough, but still only one friend. And I would have liked to have made more friends because I really never got along with women. So I said, well, I'll join the Red Hat Society. And I found a local group. And at first I was working, so we'd go out to dinner. That's all I wanted to do, though, was go out to eat or see a show, um, or go out to eat, or go out to eat. I was hoping, I mean, I used to, when I hosted, I didn't say, let's go out to eat. I said, come to my house. Let's play games. We'd have game night. I mean, that I like. Yeah, Sylvia, it's a club. Some, I don't know how to describe them. It's a women's club for women over 50. You know, so you could make friends. But I could these I don't know. These women were just I mean, one woman took offense to me from the beginning. I have no idea what I said or did, but I could just feel the waves of distaste falling off of her. It's, you know, that helps. Good for you, J. Rob. You got to eat something. But yeah, I could feel that, and it was funny because I liked her, but she just didn't like me. There was something about me, I guess, you know. But most of the women, they were okay. I did make some friends. Unfortunately, the ones I made were older and eventually passed away. But it was nice. I mean, we were all ages from 50 to 80. I mean, it was cool. And occasionally we'd go over to somebody's house. And then that group, with the leader of the queen, they call him the queen, the queen of that chapter, um, started getting a little bossy. So a number of us split off and created our own little chapter. But it was, again, all he wanted to do was go out and eat. And I didn't have the money to go out and eat. So I had to keep saying, I can't go. I can't go. I can't. I tried to get them to, let's do something else. We don't have to always spend money, a lot of money. We can all chip in and get one of those big Italian family dinners that they have at the local restaurant, and go into somebody's house and play games or play cards or just sit and talk and chat. But no, always it was it came to be too much, and the women were not really that friendly. So I left. And the funny thing is, I had invited my best friend Lynn to come join us, and she did for a while. But then she decided she didn't like the women, so she left. And then I realized why she left. They just, another reason why I don't know why, I just don't get along with a lot of women. You guys, you women, I love. Maybe because we have more in common than I had with that group. We have diamond painting in common. We have health issues, and we understand each other more than just going out and bullshitting about nothing. I don't. I'm pretty good at bullshitting about nothing, but it's not always the way I want to live my life. If I want to bullshit, I want to do it with friends, with people who understand me, who know who I am and like me anyway, who understand the fact that I laugh all the time. Even I'll fall on my face and I'll even laugh because I learned after my accident, I was in agony a lot. And they say laughter is the best medicine. It truly is. I started faking it till you're making it, fake it till you make it. That's what I did. I would start laughing at things. Even if I didn't find them that particularly that funny enough to laugh, but I'd laugh every day. When I laugh, I don't think of the agony going up my back. I don't think of the pain in my ankle where, fibromyalgia, we know it moves around. And now, of course, I got arthritis too. Thank you, Lord. What did he do to us? But you understand what I'm talking about. I laugh. And later on, when I got older and I was working for my brother and doing his office management and customer service, whenever I had to talk to, we did cell phones. Whenever I had to talk to the cell phone company on behalf of a client, a customer, I was always pleasant and nice and joked around and tried to make their day bright. And of course, I'd curse them when I hung up. Because we all know how those people can be. They're stubborn. They have to do things according to the rules. However, if you talk to them all the time and you're nice, you get a lot of things done that they wouldn't do for anybody else. So I learned to laugh, and I keep laughing. I find a lot of things funny. When I'm talking, for some reason, I'm always giggling. Ask anybody here who's been here before. Actually, just rewind. You'll understand why I laugh all the time, because I find life ridiculous. It is. Think about it. If you think about what happens to people on a daily basis, it's life is a sitcom. It's too funny if you really, really think about it. I mean, think about the idiots. I mean, you could write a sitcom about them. And right, J-Rob, life is ridiculous. And it does, laughing keeps your heart healthy. It keeps your mind healthy. It keeps your body healthy. It actually, laughter will sometimes put me into a meditative state where I can ignore the pain completely. It's hard to laugh alone, though. When you're alone, it's really hard, which is why I love talking to you people. Because I know I can talk to you and laugh. And I even write I even laugh when I write. I use a lot of giggles and emojis and laughter and hearts because it's how I feel. I wear my feelings on my sleeve and I put them in my talking and in my writing. Um, I just it's not that I want people to like me because I really don't care. I, think about it. Why should you care? It's not your problem. If they don't like you, it's their problem. What did you say, Rob? You do well enough. You do you do well enough to laugh because I've seen you and you know how to fake it till you make it, or at least fake it, which is a step in the right direction. It really is. Uh, I sometimes think I should have gone into psychology, but then again, I say, nah, I don't really want to help other people with their problems. Oh, that's funny. Sylvia, laughter is great for your soul. It it lifts. But the thing is, people look, not necessarily people, but family definitely look at me like I don't take things seriously because I laugh so much. But that's not true. I take things very seriously. Um, I take this panorama, what we're calling it, very seriously. I take things that happen, bad things that happen to my family and friends, I take that seriously. I take seriously the fact that I lost my house and that I had, I almost had to scramble to get out of here and I had panicked and didn't know. I take that seriously too. But I still laugh about it. You are narrator, but you're welcome all the time. So thank you. But like I said, I can take things serious and still laugh about them because what I did to lose my house was absurd. I should have known better. I had been through that once before. I had been through a foreclosure once before. I should have known better. They say you should learn from your mistakes. No, I didn't learn. I didn't. Now I've learned. I've learned now. It was a hard lesson. And it took me long enough. I'm in my 60s now, so yeah, it took long enough. But I've learned, and I will continue to learn because I want to continue to grow. I want to continue to be a nice person and a self aware person. I think I'm very self aware. Um, I know my faults, I know my weaknesses, I know my strengths. Um, I know I might not do anything about them, but I know them. I will not deny that I can be a bitch. I will not deny that I can be lazy. I will not deny that I can be self-absorbed. We all are. It's people who deny it, who just don't want to look at themselves as a stranger. If you were to meet yourself as a stranger, you have to accept you for who you are. And if you don't like a part of you, there's a part of you that annoys you that you don't like, but you acknowledge it, you can change it. But if you're not aware of it, you can't change it. So you need to be aware of who you are, not necessarily what you want, but who you are. And find all those flaws. I mean, there was a time when I was called a motor mouth. I mean, you think I talk a lot now, guys? No. I think it's because I was the youngest and always vying for attention, and so I was loud. I was talkative, and I would talk. Oh, I still do it. We all do it. talk over people. I would interrupt them. I would, I still do, of course. Uh, but I learned I never listened to other people. That was it. It's not that I talked a lot, it's that I didn't listen. And I've learned to listen. I mean, I had acquaintances that I really knew nothing about because I didn't listen to them when they talked. And that's the hardest thing to do, is to listen to other people, not just hear them, but listen. Understand what they're saying. Let it sink in, what they're saying. Acknowledge it, remember it. It's and then give it back to them, because everybody wants that. Yeah, you're right. Cherish them. It's very hard. I mean, my family will never understand me. My brother will never be the family that I want him to be. He will always be the family stranger to me because I don't know anything about him. He doesn't talk about himself. He doesn't talk to me. He never did, even when we were younger. And I didn't know him. But I learned that he is a certain way, and that's the way he is. It was the same with my father. My father was the most selfish man in the universe, and he admitted it. Pass the plate. Yeah, I'm preaching tonight. You're right, Tia. But yeah, you gotta say, meet yourself as a stranger. That's a good line. That's a good one. Like I said, my dad was the most selfish man in the universe. And both of my brothers, my younger half brother and my older brother, resented him forever until the day he died. My younger brother still resents him. I said, he's dead. What? I learned at around 30 is when I started to become more self-aware, in my 30s. I learned around then that my dad is just a person. He is the way he is. I don't have to like him. I loved him, but I didn't have to like him. And I didn't particularly like him. But I ignored that and I listened when he went on and on and on. Oh, God, you think I talk? I'm sorry. He was so into into theosophy, the study of religions, and the macro universe, and he was nuts. He was a little off balance, but if you listen, Raju, hi, I haven't seen you in a while. How you doing? It's good to see you again. Where have you been? He's been hiding from us. She's been hiding from us. I don't know if he's a she or she. Anyway, yeah, you have to learn to accept people for who they are and listen to them. And if you can't accept who they are, go on to the next person. That's all. It's as simple as that. I have been preaching tonight. I know. I'm sorry. I get preachy. Actually, no, I'm not sorry. I want to share. I want to share my insights, what I know. It may be wrong. It may be right. I don't know. Take it for what it is. I'm an amateur. I'm not like J-Rob. She's a professional. But I like helping people. I like helping myself. Happy New Year, Raju. Yeah. I'm glad you love a preacher. Hallelujah. Say amen. Anyway, it's 9:15. I love this. I hope you're enjoying this and at least laughing a little bit. Oh, J Rob. But that's what you do. You cry when you need to. You know that. But you have to acknowledge your own feelings, though. You know that. I don't have to tell you that. It's hard. Things break our heart, you know. Um, the plight of others breaks my heart. You, J. Rob, are confronted with it every day, and I don't think I'd have the strength that you do. You're a very strong person, and I admire you very much. Rajul is going to India to see my daughter-in-law and my son and his daughter. Oh, great! That's wonderful. My girlfriend went to India before the panoramic, whatever we're calling it. Uh, yeah. Speak your heart out. Say what you want to say. Don't limit yourself. Um, if people don't like what you're saying, they can ignore it. They're welcome to ignore it. If people don't like my channel, they're welcome to leave. It is what it is. I am who I am, and I'm happy with who I am. I really am now. Now the things are going smoothly, of course. I'm going to say you're about to have your 37th birthday without your dad. I'm sorry. Well, happy pre-birthday, Diamond Queen. Hopefully we'll see you before then. Yeah, it's I don't know what am I saying. What am I saying, guys? How about I'm saying it's almost it's it's under a quarter to 9. And J-Rob goes on at 9. And I want to give you and her a little time to go to the bathroom and get some drinks. We've been on an hour and 15 minutes or more. So just enjoy yourselves and have a great time. And I think we should say goodnight for now. I'm going to be over at J-Rob, but I'm going to be in the bedroom listening. I, I don't think I'm going to be joining in. I might say hi in the beginning because that's what I do. I say hi and then I just listen, but I do listen. Um, I love you, J-Rob. You're a sweetheart. So to all, a good night to all, and to all, a good night. And I'm going to say it the way I always say it. Until the next time, arrivederci.